Well, happy Saturday, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Sorry, this was kind of necessary this morning. There's this bright yellow orb in the sky. I'm not quite certain what's happening, but we have sunshine today here in the Mid-Michigan area. Sorry, let me take this off. Put on the other one so I can actually see you guys and then read the comments. There we go. Yeah, there's this neat little thing. If you've not seen this before, there's a film from Monty Python's Terry Jones, 1989, called Eric the Viking, with Tim Robbins, where the Vikings venture out and see what they think for the very first time ever is sunshine. And it turns out to be a dragon and just about kills them all. But hey, nonetheless, we're going to take what we can get this morning here in the Midland area. A little chilly out, a little frosty, but this is sunshine for the first time in substantive sunshine. Sorry, for the first time in a long while. Anyhow, so get those solar things charged up while you can, because I think we're getting some more rain coming in here in the next few days. Let's get a couple of good mornings out of the way. Mike saying good morning. I hope you are well too, sir. Thank you for being here. Chuck saying good morning. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful thing. Jeff T saying good morning. And Nick, yeah, it is a bright morning. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Mike is chiming in. Got dumped on in the Middle Tennessee yesterday. You know, that's okay. We're used to that, but a whole inch. Good for you guys there as well. Hang tough. Karen, yeah. Tim Buck 3. I remember that reference. The future's so bright. I got this crazy teacher. He wears dark glasses. Abby, yes, and Abby, by the way, thank you. I think we do have a copy of this in store that we can play, Abby, today. It's the We'll Let the Sun Shine In and Out. So always appreciated. Betty from Toledo saying happy 6th birthday. Thank you very much. And Dan as well. Good morning to you, sir. And a bunch of good mornings. Thank you guys so much for watching. Jim saying good morning from Denny. Hey, Denny, how's it going? Hope everything's going well for you over in the Alma area. So, okay, big week here at the Wasteland. We had our 6th birthday yesterday. 6 years. Hard to believe. I am, quite frankly, one of the luckiest guys on the planet because, 6 years ago yesterday, we took a leap, and you folks have really helped make that stay a reality for me throughout. So very much appreciated to each and every one of you, our loyal customers, our new friends, and everybody in between that has come by of the store to say happy anniversary, happy birthday. We're going to keep it going, heck, as long as I'm able to, because this really isn't work for me. So that's what makes it fun. So yeah, we're in the first grade now, Mike. Almost ready to start drinking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Okay. One other, Dwayne saying hey and good morning to you, sir. All right. So yeah, yesterday was the 6th birthday. No huge hoopla like we did for the 5th, but still, we put out a batch of mystery bags, about 30 of them, and they did disappear by early afternoon. So those are gone. We'll do that again. Well, hold on. First off, Anne found the Kat Von D album sealed. No, we weren't trying to get rid of it. It's a good record regardless. The Hasselhoff remains for now, but we'll see what happens with that. But haven't heard on who won or who got, not won, but got the $25 gift certificate that we put in the mystery bags, but I'm sure, and I hope that we will see that here soon as well. But we will do the mystery bags again. I know we get a lot of questions. You do them once a month. Well, we build up the records over time and we sort them to make sure they're at least halfway presentable, playable wise, that is, and get them ready for the mystery bags. So the next time that we do mystery bags will be in March. We always like to put out a pot o' gold at the end of the rainbow for St. Patrick's Day. So that's the next time. A couple months away, you can look for the mystery bags to reappear. Excuse me there. Okay, so let's get on to a couple of things. I want to cover new releases here momentarily, but I put up a post yesterday alluding to a late arrival. We got a shipment yesterday from FedEx, and something I've been waiting for since before Christmas, but it got delayed on the shipping end, not to do with the delivery this time, but on the shipping end, but we do have it, and there's some cool stuff incoming, so we will take a look at that. First up, the new releases. This one, we've got one left. This is brand new stuff from The Who, not the HWO, but the HU. These are the Mongolian metal band, the Throat Singers. Not listening to any of this yet. I'm going to try to get around to that yet this weekend. But Steve, our friend Steve, that picked up one of these yesterday, posted that it is the most accessible Mongolian throat singing heavy metal that they have put out to date. So it's a little more pop, a little more mainstream, but still holding true to their Mongolian sound and roots in this. So I'm looking forward to listening to this. I've got their first album, and we may have to get a copy or two more of these. But this is Blue Jay vinyl on this one. We've got one copy of The Who left. Brand new stuff also from the Goo Goo Dolls. Brand new. It's called Chaos and Bloom. Got one of these left over after yesterday. Also a new one from Margot Price. Listen to a couple of these online because you're used to really kind of a more country or country pop sound, tinging toward the rock end of things. There is a couple of those on there, but one of the cuts that I listen to is definitely a rock song from Margot Price on this. But brand new album called Strays. That one on Purple Smoke vinyl. We got one of those left. Spun this yesterday as well. Not this one, but the original that we've got. This is an anniversary reissue of Mumford & Sons Babel, or is it Babel? I'm always a little confused on that. A little bit of an alternate cover. I'm surprised they didn't Photoshop the one dude out that they got out of the band, but I'm joking again. Anyhow, this is a good record, and this is on kind of like a whitish cream colored vinyl. Got a couple of these left and should be able to get more if needed. This one, not brand new, but an anniversary reissue from a little, 2-3 weeks ago, but they have been delayed. We finally got a couple copies of the Black Dahlia Murder Nocturnal. I know a lot of folks have been looking for this. We've got 2 in stock, so get by the store if you want that. Get quickly because it will go today. Both those copies will go today, by the way. So make sure you hop in. Speaking of Michigan stuff, sort of, kind of, I found this on one of our distributor sites and thought I'd give it a whirl to put into our Michigan collection, but technically not Michigan artists. This is Donna Maya, and from what I can tell, she is a German techno artist, DJ/techno artist. But the album is called Lost Spaces Detroit. And I've done some reading on this before. Our friend Rebecca Goldberg, aka the Acid Queen, out of Detroit. She is a techno DJ. I don't know if she likes the term techno, but an underground acid DJ out of Detroit. Has done some sound experimentation, creating music inspired by the empty spaces in and around Detroit. And I think that this is connected to that. I got to do a little more research, but Lost Spaces Detroit. This is underground acid techno, but there are song cuts on here from the German artist called Ford Factory, People Mover, Cadillac Boulevard, Michigan Central Station, the Fisher Building, Michigan Theater, Belle Isle, Close Air, and the Heidelberg Project. So I haven't listened to this. I will find this online as well. I'm open to exploring the ideas of techno. It's a little bit different for me, and it'll take a little bit of getting used to, but we'll try it. In the meantime, though, I do have a couple copies of this if you're a techno fan and are interested in some Michigan-related stuff from there. Okay, onward. Here we go with the thing that came in yesterday. We had, as I mentioned, I'm hesitant to call them bootlegs because of the negative connotation that goes with that. And I understand the arguments about artists getting their fair share and their due, but sometimes the bootleggers in Central and Eastern Europe, some cases Western in some cases, get a hold of these. Their copyright laws are a little bit different there. With some of these, you'll see. Others are just blatant, seriously just blatant knockoffs, but they are of albums that are almost impossible to get for well under 3 digits. So I picked up a few because I know that there's some fans that were hoping to get a hold of these, and while they're not the real thing, they're sometimes still better than nothing. And first out of the gate, we got to be careful with this one. Here it is. It is the DG's Hail Satin from Record Store Day a little while ago. This is the Foo Fighters doing their take on some disco-related stuff, and this is not an original. But here's the weird thing. When I was cataloging these in yesterday, this version of the bootleg, I think this is on purple vinyl. I don't know for certain. Doesn't say, but I think it is. The bootlegs, for God's sake, are going in the hundreds of dollars already on Discogs. This one is now Discogs will pull them down, by the way. Don't get me wrong. You're not allowed to sell these on Discogs. When they catch the bootleg, they'll pull them down, but sometimes they get a sale or two in first, so that gives them a sales record on Discogs. And before this one got pulled, it was reaching into the triple digits as well. So it's a little crazy on my part. I'm not going to mark these things up like that for you guys. We're going to put them out at what would be a normal retail price. But if you missed the DGs the first time around, we've got 5 copies of this in the store. When they go, they go. I don't know if I'll be able to get more until they decide to kick out some more from our buddies over the other side of the sea there, but still fun. Now, the vinyl, I'm sure, sounds good. I'm still trying to find a review on it. The cover, however, not the same. It looks like a Photoshop capture cover of that. On that note, we've got an orange vinyl version of Alice in Chains Dirt. Some very cool stuff on there. We've got a Beck Mellow Gold, so you can get beer can, snoozer on here. Oh man, beer can is probably one of the best. Soul Sucking Jerk. Some cool early Beck stuff on here. And I think this is colored vinyl as well. We got that on there. We got another release from Firehouse. This shows up from time to time on colored vinyl. So some good hairband stuff for you hairband fans. Sean, I know if you're watching this, I sent you a message, but here is another copy of the Prince Black album we do have. And they ruined it by printing on the cover. I'm sure these Eastern European unofficial creator leggers don't quite get the concept of creating an album to make it similar to the original, but it says Prince the Black album right on there. That is a double LP of that. Hard to find the original as well. But another interesting one, read a review on this. They said it sounds good. Volume's a little low and a little flat, but this is Stevie Ray Vaughan, Wisconsin, 1990. This is the last concert that Vaughan played before he tragically was killed in that helicopter accident in 1990. Looks like this is a 3-sided. I'm not sure if there's an etching on the others. Yep, 3-sided, 180 gram black vinyl, exclusive etched 4th side. Don't know what that's about. I've heard this show before. I think I've got a copy of not this particular one, but another version of this in my collection, and it sounds pretty decent from that respect. But some rare Stevie Ray if you're into that blues. Ones that I can attest to, I picked up some more Rush. This is a legendary broadcast. It's the 2112 in concert on colored vinyl, where they play 2112 in its entirety, plus a couple of other live tunes recorded February of 1980. This one sounds really nice, as does this one. This is a live 1980 Missouri broadcast of The Spirit of the Airwaves. I've got an older version of this. It sounds great. If you're a Rush fan, I'm like, yeah, man, that is something you want in there as well. And here's another one. Originals of this and even the repress of this are into the nice triple digits, $200-300, especially the first pressing of this. But Rush, Snakes and Arrows, you've got my little secret here. I get a lot of these just so I can play mine in the store and listen to them, but still get them out to you folks. But this is a unofficial recreation of Snakes and Arrows, not the original thing. So it would be priced accordingly. But still, the prices of those on Discogs are way up there. I've got this one too, Pink Floyd, BBC broadcast from 67 through 68. This is interesting. Let me watch my time here. Very interesting because the copyright laws in the UK are a lot different. That's why you're seeing a lot of these BBC radio broadcasts that are now over 50 years old showing up. They can do this in the UK legally. You're just not allowed to sell them overseas, so to speak. So we've got these. Another Floyd one as well, live at Concert Bigau, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Amsterdam from 1969. It's an FM broadcast from Floyd. And then a couple from the Doors. These iffy, but these are radio broadcasts. This is the same show. Both of these releases are of the same show from May 8th, 1970 in Detroit. This version is called Live at the Cobo Arena in May of 1970. It's the Doors double LP. Lots of cool stuff on there. The other version of this is just called The Doors Live in Detroit. That's a very cool looking album cover on there, by the way. Live at Cobo Arena in May of 1970, an FM radio broadcast. And it says it's from KSAN, but I'm not certain what's up with that because they're broadcast there. So this one I think is on orange vinyl, the other one on black vinyl. Couple copies of those, so get them while you can. Okay, let's see here. Greetings. Rick saying needs the DGs. Tyler kicking in there. So, okay, guys, I'll send you a note on this as well. Yeah, they're banging. We're up on time, Mike. Time to get things going. Okay, folks, you have a great Saturday. Thank you again so much for the birthday wishes. We're going to ever forward into the next 6+ years, if not more, on through there. So in the meantime, you folks have a great week. Watch for our new release video later on today, depending on how busy we get. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that good stuff you do. And we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Thanks again for being here, folks. Have a good one.